Are these genuine game changers though, or did EA just sprinkle glitter on the same old worn out hockey skates? Welcome back to BritBoy Hockey! We are back, as are EA2, this time with the release of the NHL 26 gameplay deep dive. They are promising smarter goalies, overhauled X-Factor abilities, real-world data powering your favourite players, and fixing some of the questionable tactics that we've used over the years, although of course my editor couldn't master them anyway. Before we jump in, we ask you to slapshot that like and subscribe button and turn on notifications. It doesn't take too much effort and would really help. Right, starting with Goalie Crease Control in a bit more depth. Goalies, EA have treated you like the forgotten stepchild for years, but this year they say the padded one is finally getting some love. More than 80 new save animations, including better reflex shots, more active stick work, and actually sweeping away low shots instead of staring at them like they're leftovers from yesterday's dinner. Positional awareness. No more losing to an easy forehand backhand deke because the goalie AI forgot they have legs. They will hopefully appear to move more naturally now. Real-time responsiveness. Goalies can now break out of one save animation and react instantly to rebounds or deflections. Covers are faster, and they can even save pucks while getting up. Smarter AI by goalie type. The real-life physical behaviour of your goalie between the pipes is now represented in the game, which means finally that size and style matter. Emotion in the crease, glove saves, pad slides, and yes, goalies actually looking annoyed when they're scored on or making a mistake. In past games, you'd see your goalie drop early and get sniped from the hash marks. But if EA's changes actually work, as they say they will, that might actually be in the bad history books. Next, X-Factor Abilities Overhaul. There are now 3 levels of effectiveness, which means that your favourite abilities get stronger as the game goes on or when they're triggered in the right moment. For example, the Rocket X-Factor now boosts slapshot power, affects trajectory, and even can stun goalies based on timing and speed. Visual cues. No more guessing when your ability is active, you'll now see it on screen when it's go time. I wonder if Kieran Brown sees his X-Factor on screen in real life. Ice Q 2.0 powered by NHL Edge, again in more depth. The behind-the-scenes engine which creates more seamless gameplay, better AI and more realistic animations, Ice Q, is now connecting with NHL Edge tracking data to shape in-game abilities and tendencies. Attributes now finally feel different. McDavid's first few strives are an actual burst, Matthews' release is smoother and more deceptive, and Cale Makar's edge work lets him slip away from forecheckers, unlike that one NIHL D-man who's still turning from last week. Tendencies. Players will now actually act as if they are their real-world selves. Ovechkin will set up on the power play and stand in his spot, we all know what that one is. McKinnon will bully his way through the blue line, and in past, the high-rated players felt generic, but now hopefully they should actually match their actual identity, which will be another nice upgrade if we can actually feel it. But wait, before we carry on, I still think EA are keeping something behind from us. They are not going to release everything in a few short deep dives. Let me explain. Remember the NHL 24 version of this deep dive, the gameplay one? That was 15 minutes long. This one was about 4. So what do I think EA are holding back? To be honest, I'm not too sure. More on that on the end, but let's carry on with the deep dive right now. Presentation upgrades. It's not just gameplay. EA want you to see the new systems in action. Expanded replays, showing skating speeds, shot angle, release point and puck trajectory. But, do most people just skip these after a couple views like I do? Let us know in the comment section. Threat indicators, these will highlight high danger players and scoring areas. Face-off stat comparisons, you will now be able to see who is most likely to win the draw battle in real time. Multi-sequence replays connecting turnovers, zone clears and big saves in one package. It's like having your own Sky Sports hockey analysis desk, but without having to hear, "We don't have the rights to show the goals." And lastly, community feedback changes. EA says they finally listened to us, but have they? They say that all the time, every single year. But for once, some of it actually makes some sense. Vision control, no more skating full speed while holding LT and magically keeping perfect puck-facing posture. Hip check tuning, no more 180-degree slams out of absolutely nowhere. Power is reduced if you turn sharply before the hit, which is probably bad news for anyone who thinks they're Bobby Chamberlain. Reverse hit rebalancing, big players now have the advantage. Small players can't consistently send 6-foot defensemen flying anymore, unless of course your name is David Phillips after a bad day. New puck skills, toe drags, a new fake shot into pass animations, and smoother stick handling while gliding. These changes could make NHL 26 feel more realistic, or they could just annoy players who love the overused and overpowered old moves. Right, now time for the 5 biggest takeaways. Firstly, goalies finally matter. Smarter, faster, more realistic, and potentially less drunk in Solway. X-Factors are no longer passive, they're tools you'll actively use to change games. Ice Q 2.0 gives players actual identity. NHL stars now feel like themselves instead of generic hockey player number 20. Onto presentation boosts, smarter replays and better analysis. And lastly, community feedback changes could reshape the feel of the game. Goodbye to some of the long-time exploits and hello to playing the game like it's actual hockey. So, that is the NHL 26 gameplay deep dive. It's looking promising, but we've all been around the EA block before, haven't we? Where they big it up and then nothing's actually changed. Sometimes the deep dives read like the next big thing until you're back rage quitting after your goalie lets in a slow wrister from the red line in Slough, and that is not a good situation. So, back to the point I made mid-video. What are EA holding back from us? I think they will still dribble more new stuff out in the other deep dive. But who is me in thinking there's going to be something big that's still to come? I have no say over the game, only EA do. If they've told us everything in the first 2 videos, they would not have anything to keep building the suspense, and that wouldn't really make any sense. EA, I'm watching and counting on you for something big. You know, like getting rid of pricey pond hockey or bringing back GM Connected, something like that. But what do you think? Are these changes enough to make NHL 26 actually feel new, or is it just another shiny coat of half-board paint on the same old game? Drop your thoughts in the comments, slapshot that like and subscribe button for more content. As Mr. Ryan Reynolds would say, don't have a good day, have a great day. It's been BritBoy Hockey. This was the NHL 26 gameplay deep dive, and goodbye!